I recently came across your post about New Balance, that brand of shoes, where they videotape people who are not following trends. And this is pretty trending.
Right.
So, what do you have to say about this? And I'm very curious to know which strategy is it
Right.
you're following.
Yeah, so this was a very interesting, unconventional thing that New Balance did. So what New Balance stands for is people who don't belong, people who are unconventional, people who think out of the box. So they say they're going to somehow videotape plenty of people, probably in public spaces. And an algorithm controlled by artificial intelligence or AI is going to then decide, oh, this guy appears to be somebody who doesn't follow fashion. He doesn't dress like other people. His hairstyle is different. And they're going to zero down on these particular individuals. And then New Balance, in a sort of reward, will give them a pair of New Balance shoes.
Okay.
Right? So that's obviously great for people who are getting those shoes. At the same time, why would somebody like me share this and just for a minute imagine that I'm not really into these strategies? So not me. Maybe plenty of people who come across this strategy will want to talk about it to their friends or will want to share it on social media. Why would they want to do that? Because that gives them what's called social currency.
Social currency?
Yeah.
There is something known as that also.
Yeah, absolutely. It's importance in a social circle.
Yes.
If I tell you something interesting, I have got your attention. And that is a very difficult thing to do today because people are bombarded with too much information and getting their attention is very, very difficult, be it business or even social. So if people come across something unusual, they want to share it because they know they're going to get eyeballs. And there are so many people who just don't seem to understand the strategy and they put up all kinds of garbage on social media like I'm eating a vada pav at a daily flyover. I mean, who cares? Or I am traveling from Mumbai to Raigad, and who cares? So these guys are slowly going to lose their friends, or their friends are going to unfollow them, or they're going to snooze them. But if you put up interesting stuff, the smartest people have realized that, then people tend to like your posts, they tend to follow you, they tend to then click on the links that you share because they know that what you share is exciting and interesting. So that was one of the reasons why I shared it, because I obviously want to share stuff that excites people and gets more followers on my wall, and that leads to greater awareness, that leads to greater income. And I'm sure some other people did it just because they wanted to be looked upon as somebody who shares interesting stuff.
So which other example you think that you can share about social currency?
Right, so this was one example I came across, New Balance. And the other one, I don't have the name, but it was even more exciting than the first one. This was, I think, a restaurant in UK. Mm-hmm. You go inside the restaurant because you heard the food is good or it's in a prominent place. And then you see that place has a telephone booth.
Okay.
Now, the only place today that you see telephone booths are in Superman movies, right? Because he needs a place to change and get into his costume. But otherwise, you don't see telephone booths because everybody uses a mobile. So it looks like a quaint thing, it's colored red, it looks attractive, there's a shiny black colored phone inside. So what do you think most people are tempted to do? Right? And people seeing this video, why don't you pause and think, what would you do if you're in a restaurant and you suddenly see, oh my gosh, there's a gleaming red phone booth there? What do you think? I presume that you've come back after the pause. And what do you think most people will feel like doing when they see that?
If I'm sitting in a restaurant and if I see that attractive looking telephone booth, I would be tempted to go there and at least dial or just see what is happening there.
Yeah, many people would be tempted to dial that attractive looking black gleaming phone.
Yeah. Because it's so fun, like it's fun to dial that old style. So
yeah, absolutely. And maybe you're also wondering, what is this doing here? So if I pick up the phone, what's going to happen? Is it a mobile phone? Or am I going to hear nothing? or is some firework going to go off, you're just wondering what's going to happen. So it's again the Zygarnik effect at work, which we spoke about in a different video. So when you pick up the phone, you're shocked because there's a voice on the other end of the line. I said, hello? Hello? And the voice asks, hi, do you want a reservation? And you're wondering, what is this? Is this kind
I'm
of
already in a restaurant.
Am I dreaming? What's going on? So you say, okay, what do you mean, do I want a reservation? I am already in a restaurant. I'm already at a table. So why would I want a reservation? And he says, no, this is a separate restaurant. So you're totally confused now. What exactly are you talking about? And he says, okay, on the right of the telephone where you are, there's a door. You've got to push open that door. And suddenly you think that you're a character in some James Bond movie. There's some secret tunnels and all sorts of secret passageways. And you open that door and it actually opens. And now you're both nervous and excited and scared. So you get a reassuring message that, hey, it's okay, you just go in that passage in about 10 seconds, you'll be in a different restaurant. So you just go ahead and then you're in a different restaurant and it's a totally unforgettable experience. Now guess what that person is going to do after that experience. So guess what he'll do the next day on social media or when he meets people, what is he going to do?
Talk about it.
Absolutely. Why? Because the minute he talks about it, he knows that he's got that other person's attention. And when you experience something unusual and exciting, the more you share, the happier you feel about it, because we're all social creatures. Yeah. So that was, in my view, one of the best examples of social currency.
So I think one should now also start using social currency.
Absolutely. One of the easiest ways to do it is to distribute videos of the individual selling web series, because this doesn't tell you conventional stuff. This tells you stuff that's really unconventional and really powerful. And people really appreciate it as well as enjoy it.